I am Alice. You are about to listen to one of my stories that will take away your sleep. Warning to the sensitive souls.
The town of Dunwich had always been a place of mystery. Surrounded by steep hills and dense forests, it was known for its old legends and supernatural stories. However, no one could have predicted what would happen when the Miskatonic River began to dry up. Gradually, the water disappeared, leaving a gaping chasm that ran deep beneath the Earth's surface. The people of Dunwich called this place the Forgotten Depths. Rumors began to spread, speaking of strange creatures that lived in the depths. Monsters that fed on human flesh, and dark cults that worshipped long-forgotten gods. People carefully avoided the area around the depths. But fishermen began to complain that the fish had disappeared from the Miskatonic River. Some even claimed to have seen yellow eyes looking down at them from the bottom of the chasm. It was then that Professor Henry Armitage, a specialist in the occult from Miskatonic University, arrived in town. He had been informed of the situation by one of his colleagues, and was determined to discover the cause of the disappearing water and the strange activity that was taking place. He began interviewing locals, especially fishermen and farmers, to gather all the information he could find. He discovered that the first signs of the strange activity had begun several months ago, when farm animals had begun to mysteriously disappear. The locals thought it was due to a wild animal, but now they weren't so sure. Fishermen began to notice that the fish in the Miskatonic River were becoming less and less numerous, until they disappeared completely. Some even claimed to have seen strange shapes swimming in the deep waters of the river. Armitage gathered all this information and decided to lead an expedition into the Forgotten Depths. He hired local men to help him explore the chasm, and gathered all the necessary equipment to rappel into the chasm. The descent into the depths was long and dangerous. The rock walls were slippery, and most of the men had trouble keeping their balance. Flashlights barely illuminated the path ahead, leaving most of the area in total darkness.
Thank you for watching this video. I'm Alice, a friend of Jules. He invited me to his channel so that I could share one of my stories with you. If you want to participate, don't hesitate to send your stories. He offered me to write some stories and tell them. I'm passionate about literature and love writing stories, especially scary ones. As he used to say, leave your comments to encourage me at the end of this story. Don't be too hard. I'm just starting out. I need your advice and support to improve. If you like the story that follows, help me share it with others by leaving a like and sharing the video. If you also like to write stories, please do so in the comments and I will post the most interesting ones. Don't forget to subscribe to receive new stories. Without further ado, here is my story.